When I said my son that I'm going to meet Navneet for an interview today, then he asked me this question. So I will put you that question. He is more interested in doing business or whatever. So he says, let us say I am a 17-year-old who wants to pursue fund management as a career option.
Yeah.
So what your advice be on what I should do in college or how I should shape my career? Could you list out 3 skills that you would look out for in potential fund managers to join the industry? Of course, there are a lot of other jobs with you in the AMC, but this fund manager thing is, youngsters, they are very aspiring to be managing the funds. So that's what they are.
So first and foremost, I think you need the analytical background, right? So whether you do a chartered accountancy, whether you do, any
MBA
or whatever, building the knowledge of finance, understanding accounting, understanding finance, understanding businesses, that is very important. Otherwise, how do you manage money? So you need to have that analytical orientation. You need to have ability to go through the details. That's like very, very important. And not only about the educational qualification, but it's about a deep sense of curiosity and ability to work hard. The second is a temperament, which is as important as intelligence, right? You can have intelligence, you can have the insights, but in investing in the long run, temperament is a lot more important. We discussed about you will be driven by a lot of cognitive biases, emotional biases. So understanding of psychology, and it is not only the understanding, but also applying that in real life, that you don't get swayed by the volatility. You don't get influenced by, let's say, lots of these, the external noise that will come. So like Charles Ellis says that peer pressure, media noise, and cognitive biases, these are the 3 things that you have to be aware and you have to kind of like overcome. And the third thing, which is as important if not more, is the integrity. You need to have deep sense of integrity. If you are like managing somebody else's money, it's a very, very noble profession, and you need to have that deep sense of trusteeship in you, that it's a noble profession and I'm just a trustee. I think if you combine these 3 things, I think an intelligence, insight, deep sense of curiosity. The second I said is the temperament, and third is like integrity and honesty that you do. And I'm sure if he has
great.
passion, he will do well.
The macro look, rather than getting into the skill sets or whatever, the macro thing that whatever you have listed out 3, they are great. So, on the topic of career options, because a lot of people I am seeing nowadays, as you said, I can do in that Ajmer town, I can do only CA, so I did. Today, I am seeing lot of youngsters, kids, even they are not going to college. You went to MCOM and all those things. After that, you did CA. Today, after +2, people are getting into CA. So, because they are passionate about it, they like numbers.
Of course, yeah. And post AI and all, I don't know in what form the formal education we have gone through, it may look very different in next 5 or 10 years. We really don't know. Yeah.
True. It is noteworthy to mention here that you are also part of the CFA Institute. Yes, and you are a charter holder there.
Yeah, I'm charter holder. So I did post my CA after a couple of years. While I was working, I completed my CFA. I did CAIA, which is Chartered Alternative Investment Analyst, and FRM, which is Financial Risk Manager. Yeah. I had this interest in passing exams.
You're passionate about it. That's what I can say.
It is also about keep testing yourself and get exposed to the newer curriculum, but also being part of those societies. So let's say the CFA Society, it's an outstanding global network of tens of thousands of CFA charter holders who are working in buy side and sell side in different kinds of firms. So you benefit from interacting with all of them, being part of the society events. In Chennai, when I was chairman of the society, we started a new series of program on the annual fixed income summit, and now that's become a little different. But in all different parts of the country, and India has been one of the I would say, large center for CFA,
CFA
Institute
Institute.
globally in terms of the newer candidates and the newer charter holders.
True. In this southern portion, a lot of people know about, I mean, parents, I would say, maybe kids know, parents, a lot of parents know about CA, but they are
Yeah.
not as aware about CFA, or they know CA or CS, company secretary or chartered accountant.
yeah.
But, so, could you throw some light on this CFA?
There is CFA. Yeah. I mean, chartered accountant, because in this part of the country, people are very meticulous in terms of numbers, and some of the most outstanding CA firms are here in Chennai. What CFA does is, so I mean, in CA you get knowledge of accounting, of let's say creating the financial statements. We understand all of those, costing, etc. I think what CFA provides is an orientation towards portfolio management. You understand, the whole capital structure better. You understand. So it starts with an assumption that you understand financial statements. But it starts from analyzing those financial statements, how to interpret them. Then it look at, like, let's say, right from macroeconomics to the corporate finance, to equities, fixed income, derivatives, portfolio management, so on and so forth.
Okay.
So it's an orientation more towards financial markets, investing, all of that. Yeah.
And all those things. And from a career perspective, it has good, options.
Of course,
definitely.
yeah.
Similar to
And not only about the career, but I would suggest that if you are in, let's say, in wealth management, investment management, even if you are going to manage your own money, I think the body of knowledge, the curriculum, and post doing your CFA, passing the exam, you become the charter holder, you remain connected with the network, and you get so much of more resources for continuous learning.
Continuous learning.
That continuous learning is as important as going through the exam and passing the exam. Yeah.
True. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.